A wise man once told me, and I quote here, "Figuras, Ahab, figuras." Now, I would translate that, but it really doesn't translate to anything but figures.
You also just made that up.
No, actually, somebody did tell me that, and that was his reasoning for collecting things.
All
Literally, why do you collect things? Figures, Ahab, figures. So
that guy's a guy.
either he's clever or I'm a retard. Either way, yeah, me. For hanging out with him.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's time for another haul, bitches. Keeping it mild this go around because I can't be screaming all the time, guys.
No, man.
It's really it's annoying the fuck out of me, so I can only imagine you guys. Anyway, here is your first purchase of the month, and that is, or of the time space.
Continue.
This is a Batman from the New Adventures of Batman.
Yep. This is my favorite design out of the two.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like the flabby look of the animated series Batman. Now, don't get me wrong, it looks good in the cartoon, but when it's translated into figures, damn titties don't look good.
Yeah, he's definitely got them Mabel tits.
Yeah, controversial decision, but eat my ass is all I gotta say.
Yeah, that's a good design. I gotta agree with you, man. So yeah, that's a pretty good one. Continuing on the animated route.
Now this one, I will ask you not to touch the head because it will blow off on the counts that I bought this used and came without a head. So that's a thing.
Let me put a little board behind it there. Yeah, this is Two-Face, of course, from the animated series. I like how the board doesn't cover his face.
Yeah. I could have been a dick and filed a claim, but I just wanted the damn figure, so I just glued the head on.
Oh, it actually had a broken head when you bought it?
Yeah. Some guy just mailed it in a bag.
What?
As one does.
That sucks. Anyway, the figure looks great, though.
Yeah.
So, fuck that guy. Was it full price, too?
Nah, that's also a reason why I didn't... It was like $13 for like a $35 figure, so...
No. I still would have, personally. This, of course...
$13 on
Harley
Amazon.
Quinn.
You believe that shit?
Harley animated series Harley Quinn.
Yep.
New Adventures, right? Nope. Classic. Cool looking, man.
Yep.
Can't argue with that.
Really small fig.
Super small. Probably why it was so cheap.
Those are my Batman figs.
Next
up is... Look, I used to have a thing for these when I was a kid. I don't know if you remember. You used to get
dying over there.
I was burping. You used to get Entertainment Earth magazines.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this is can I tell a cringe tale?
I mean, you're already on the road. Okay. Might as well.
Look, they're stick fawns. They're old. An old line by Hasbro, but you used to get Entertainment Earth magazines, and that's when they had all the line on there, right?
Uh-huh.
And this was when I was a kid, so I didn't know shit. I just thought, they would just give them to you. So,
what?
so I filled out the order form, right? Of course, one of each.
Uh-huh.
And I just put some Monopoly money in there, thinking it was currency. And when I was filling out the thing, it asked for like information, right? Asked for some I don't know, like credit card number, and I didn't know. So I put don't know, but I didn't know how to spell no, so I just put don't N-O.
Oh, man.
Needless to say, I didn't get shit.
If I would have been on the receiving end of that, in the warehouse, or I don't know, probably not warehouse person.
Well, I didn't even get there. I just got returned to sender.
Oh, I know, but had it gotten there, I would have been like, oh, man, that's tragic. Let me send one stick fog, because those fuckers bankrupt me.
Yeah.
Anyway, stick fogs became a fucking thing, and though pathetic dweebs wanted them for free, that's not how things work. So now's the time that you got some.
Yeah, I got a little money, and I realized I could finally fulfill my lifelong dream of owning stick fog figures.
Mm-hmm.
Pathetic though it may be.
Very much so.
True, it has become, and I got these for super cheap. So that's usually like a $1 billion figure. I got it for $0.01, so that's pretty great.
I like these like hyperbolic figures that hide the fact that it still costs an arm and a leg.
Yeah.
These fucking figures were expensive to begin with.
They were like $24 for a basic figure, which are this big. That's a deluxe figure.
Yeah.
They were like $40. But of course, buying them now, you can find them pretty cheap if you find them used. But even then, they're really expensive still. But I just found these super cheap.
And these are kind of figures that appeal to like DIY mentality in the sense that they're adaptable. You can interchange with other stick fogs. and super bendable, super posable, all that jazz. Very basic, but the concepts are pretty clean.
Yeah.
Uh,
I only ever had one when I was a kid, and it was a samurai, which I've been trying to find, but they're so expensive. That one is still very expensive, but it was one of those like childhood toys that I used to really like till I lost one of its foot, and I completely forgot about it until early this month. And I was like, you know what, I can get those now, and that was kind of a cool feeling, when you can finally buy shit that you wanted when you were a kid, and then you can experience the disappointment as a grown up instead of as a kid.
And man, were you disappointed?
Oh yeah.
But anyway, that's the robot, 50 style robot, and the musketeer there.
Yep.
Let's move those out of the way. Fucking Iron Giant rip off there, and what's the name of that musketeer? I don't know, Davos. I forgot his fucking name. No, wait, that's from Game of Thrones.
Dinglio.
Anyway, this is the Black Knight.
Yeah.
Ethnic Knight in some places.
I do have the horse, but well, he'll come up later.
Yeah, he'll come up later. Let's get to this guy over here that I'm kind of admiring.
The scuba guy.
Scuba diver guy.
I got this guy in today. I got him really cheap also. I really like him. I didn't think I was going to like him, but I like him.
He's primed for fighting sharks.
People were complaining about this one, saying that it's very brittle. And all I got to say is eat a dick, because these babies aren't brittle. This one came with the scuba, of course, the octopus.
The squid, isn't it? It's got a squid head.
Well, it came with an octopus head, but I just put the squid on because squids rule, octopus drool.
No, they don't. It's the other way around. Well, everybody knows that.
Why are you hating on squids?
I'm not a fan of the squid.
Damn.
Anyway, next.
Anyway, that's the thing about...
the disappointment immediately.
The base just fell, but trust me, it came with a base.
This is a massive-ass Batman.
Yeah.
What is it, like 12 inches?
Yeah.
Classic style, Dennis O'Neil era style Batman.
From the Mattel 2003 line. This is the variant, the blue variant, which is the rarer one. Got it for super freaking cheap. In box. I just got rid of the box because it was taking too much space.
Yeah.
And it was kind of messed up, so I was like, take it out.
Yeah, you're an out-of-box collector, so it doesn't matter anyway. The cape's pretty decent, and yeah, the mold, of course, this was a good line, man, as far as molds go. Very comic, loyal, so that's pretty good. And of course, you got the black variant, or I should say the black standard.
Yeah, I had gotten this one before that one, and I thought it was going to be my favorite one. But I actually ended up liking the blue a little more because it has more detail. But not to take anything away from this one, it's pretty damn great. And it also has the best action of all time. Can you please show them the greatest action of all time?
You pull this little thing out, and
that's it.
That's it. Well, it's supposed to be like a little grappling thing, and then you know, it pulls him up. Batman, it's supposed to pull him up.
Batman has a hook on his belt. And that's how it works, right?
But pretty cool. I like the logo on this. Very Arkham Asylum video game, but before it. Anyway, next is Muck Monster, which we all know you love.
Yeah, I got this baby for super cheap, boy.
Yeah, this is a Marvel Legends Man-Thing.
Yeah.
For those of you that don't know, this is Marvel's, I guess, answer to Swamp Thing. Or really, they came out at the same time.
It's really confusing.
Yeah. Pretty cool, though.
I'm going to say Marvel ripped off DC just to piss people off.
But Man-Thing is visually awesome Muck Monster.
Yeah.
Comic-wise, he's a thing, right?
He's a Man-Thing.
He's a Man-Thing. Also had the worst movie ever made by Marvel.
Oh, yeah. That freaking reeked. He showed up like once. This baby came with a broken thumb, but I fixed it. Bet you couldn't even tell which one it was. Eat me. That's me. That's me celebrating my awesome fixing skills to telling them to eat me. Doesn't make any sense, right?
Who are you telling?
Me, I guess?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Next.
I want a little Popeye spree.
Yeah, you love Popeye for some godforsaken reason.
Yeah.
Not that I hate him. I'm just saying it's weird.
Yeah.
Your obsession with Popeye. But got these little plushes, which are pretty good looking plushes as far as... I gotta say, there's some linty ass motherfuckers,
Yeah, I just noticed that. What the hell?
Anyway.
I wasn't expecting to like these very much. I ended up really, really liking them.
There's Popeye and, of course, his hoe, olive oil.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. And then you got this disgusting hair sticking out of his brow there. Does he have hair?
Yeah, he does, but it's in the top of his head.
Anyway, this has plastic, plastic head and arms and feet, but the rest of it is plush style.
It didn't come with the pipe, but that's all right.
Yeah, so he's just got this sickening hole in his maw.
This is like an 80s something, 85 I think figure, so it's pretty cool to have.
No, yeah, it's pretty cool. Pants a little dirty. This is some Japanese knockoff, right? Or
Chinese. Get it right, Milk Dog.
Oh, I'm sorry, Milk Dog
this
knockoff.
Is from Milk Dog Incorporated.
The Kings of Milk Dog.
Yeah.
It's one of those figures that collapses when you touch the base.
Normally I hate him, but they at least made this one look like him.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool. Not if you examine him too much, but it's a pretty cool looking fig, man.
He's got kind of a floppy arm.
But it's good for jacking with.
That's all right. That's how your dick works.
Pretty good metal figure. Head banging. Damn, his head. I broke it, dude.
Oh,
next.
This is my final Popeye.
Tiny ass Popeye.
Tiny ass Lego Pop.
Little Lego Popeye right there.
Next up is big ass animated Superman for like a cent.
Animated soups. You have the Batman to accompany this.
Yeah, I just want to get the Trinity. I'm trying to find a Wonder Woman. If anybody has one, I won't buy it from you.
Ever.
Okay, so I ordered one of these, and for some reason they sent me two.
So that's a win.
Yeah.
And this is a Japanese skeleton.
Yeah.
Like it's actually a Japanese person.
Yeah, that's how small they are.
Yeah. The nukes really did a number on them.
Yeah.
But yeah,
it's biggest their dicks have been
though. What is this? Like a Lego-ish type of figure? No, not Lego, but just an articulated skeleton. It's the type of shit you'd see Japanese people buy.
Yeah, it's weird. Like if you go to the Amazon listing, there's all these customer pictures, and people just pose them. That's it. That's all they do. They sell like little accessories for you to pose them with. It's kind of cool, I guess. Weird though. So the Stick Foz' horse came up. Look, I bought this used from a lady for super cheap, and it wasn't complete, so I had to do my best to complete it. Gave it a janky ass arm.
This is the horse with a gimp arm.
Yeah, he doesn't have a foot. He just got a gimpy ass arm and half a body.
So that was worth it.
Yep.
Gimp ass arm. All right, cool. Bring out the gimp.
Tiny little thing that goes for the robot.
Oh, this goes with a Stick Foz robot, little teddy bear for some damned reason.
And this is my second to last thing. Got a buttload of Garbage Pail Kid cards for like a cent. Got a lot of repeats, unfortunately. But that just means I can just use the stickers now.
Yeah.
So that's cool. And the final product.
That's right. Soldier Boy, tell him.
Yeah.
We got that Soldier
Watch. SoldierWatch.com / Ahab loves Soldier Boy, and also Goontick is gay. I don't know why they made that the URL, but it is. I'm also lying. This is a PSP.
Yeah, obviously. Not going to support Soldier Boy.
Now I bought this used from a dude, obviously, and there was a problem when it came. Problem being that the joystick didn't work, but I cracked that bad boy open and fixed it. And now there was another problem though. He included a new battery. Unfortunately, they don't make new batteries, so it was some Chinese ripoff. So that baby would hold a charge pretty bad, like 2-second charge. It wasn't good. Thankfully, I still had my old PSP battery. This baby lasts like 5 hours with this PSP for some reason. Even though with the old PSP, it would last like an hour. It's really weird, but cool.
Yeah.
And it doesn't fly out, so screw
it. It works.
I got a shit ton of emulators. Got some Mario up in that piece.
Got that Soldier up in that piece.
Got
cranking up.
I got that Soldier game.
Well, what is that? What is that fucking song? That
Tell him. I don't know.
I don't give a shit. He fucking licks.
Yep.
Anyway, Soldier Boy's a thing.
Yeah.
This fuck man, I've been looking for this for a long time.
You owe me your soul for this, man.
Yeah. Now, you try to finagle a deal with a dude for this.
Yeah.
And then he denied you.
Yep.
And then I found a brand new one for about the same price. I was like, dude, you gotta get this. But you had already finagled him again, and this time he dealt with it. So it's not in the box, but fuck, man. I mean, shit. Been looking for this fucking thing forever.
Yeah.
So I am an inbox collector, so it kind of buzz me out that I'm gonna have to be cleaning the fuck out of this thing all the time. But fuck, at least I have it, you know.
Yeah.
It's been one of those things that I've wondered. In case you're wondering, this was from McFarlane Toys, and they did a Land of Oz, Twisted Land of Oz series that was conceptually very awesome. I had the figures. The problem was the figures
they were
rickety as fuck.
Yeah, I had the Scarecrow, and it was a pain.
Yeah, it was. They just fell apart easily, and the concept was amazing. It's just the figures were not great. But this is the Dorothy figure, which of course, being a darker take on it, has like a BDSM theme.
Yeah.
Here the fucking.
If this came out nowadays,
it'd be controversial.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, I love this figure. I love it so much that I have like 10,000.
It's pretty weird.
Of the small version, I have a package version. I have like 10 gillion of these lying around. It's just one of those things that it's so rare to see something like this. That it was always one of those holy grail items for me.
So we both realized the holy grail item.
Oh yeah,
mine was a stick fossil. So it's not great, but
it's not naughty. Next is this, which was actually given to me, so that's pretty cool. Yeah. Everybody knows I love me some Clive Barker, some Hellraiser.
The one thing more hellish than the puzzle box itself is a Rubik's Cube, so it makes a lot of sense that finally they have come together.
Yeah, this is cooler than I thought it was gonna look, to be honest with you. And basically that's what it is. It's a Rubik's Cube. Lament configuration, and being a huge Clive Barker Hellraiser fan, I mean, fuck, that was a win, right? Right? Say right.
It was free, so
yeah. So I can't complain. Next is I snatched this up.
You finally found it?
I finally found it, and it was super cheap too, and it was brand new. So yeah, of course, I love Lord. First album. It's got that little symbol that I got tattooed on me.
Sex on it?
Yeah, it was gay, dude. Yeah. It was for her fucking cankles too.
Yeah, damn.
And then let's write down the books that I found. Classic of American Literature, Confederacy of Dunces.
Oh yeah.
Comedy of sorts, if you will.
Makes a lot of sense. You'd buy that.
It's you call me a jackass?
Yep.
Well, that's where you lose, sir. Because anybody will tell you that the dunce is you. Man, I got nothing on the comeback. Yeah. But you should call me a jackass for buying the Moses Quest, because it's the name alone.
That's
Moses Quest.
Yeah.
This is kind of one of those archaeological adventure things. I haven't read it, but just conceptually, I wanted to see if it chimed with me.
I wonder
if not, that's my response to it. And I found a copy of The Help, and yes, I bought it primarily because Emma Stone's on the cover, but no, really because I like the movie and I want to check out the book, see how that rolls. And just in case I'm questioning women, I can always go with What Witches Do, a 1970s treatise on just that, what witches do.
I kind of like the cover.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool cover, and I just kind of like these weird kind of esoteric books. I used to have
but
yeah, there's a lot of nudity. I was gonna say that there's a lot of nudity in this because it's really like a hippie book of all things. It's like New Age witchcraft back in the 70s, not the current one. But yeah, kind of esoterica like this has always interested me as far as reading and collecting it. I used to have a lot more of it. A lot of it's gone, unfortunately. Next is Winter's Bone. It's about that time I had sex out in the cold. Pretty good.
No, it's about a guy who broke his ankle, and now every winter his ankle hurts.
The end.
Yeah.
This was adapted into a Jennifer Lawrence movie. So check out the book before I see the movie.
She got stanky butt, I hear.
Yeah, hashtag stanky butt. That was before she got big, though, so maybe her ass really stunk back then.
Yeah.
Next is Raymond E. Fowler has written some of the classics of ufology, and this is UFOs, Interplanetary Visitors. So that was cool to pick up. Like his stuff. I'm not sure if I mentioned this in another video or not, but you got me a copy of Wizard and Glass, which is one of the most evasive and hardcover books ever. So all I got are these
floppies,
soft covers. And I need to get that hardcover, though, because it has the revised version. I need to complete my Keyhole series, but it's fucking expensive as shit.
Fun fact, Keyhole's my beehole.
And The Wastelands, also in the softcover version. Never had this one before. That's pretty cool. And I found some brand new copies of Desperation and Regulators with the interlinking cover, which is always cool. Yeah, man, my copies were new, but I'd read them so much that they're kind of beat up. So these are brand new, used. Gotta love those people not reading.
Nope.
So, also found a copy of The Talisman. This is the original hardcover, so that's cool. Fucking free, basically. 4 Past Midnight, collection of short stories that I didn't have. thankfully. And a copy of Black House, sequel to The Talisman. Very cool. Also found a copy of The Stand. Unfortunately, it's the original copy and not the extended version, and it doesn't have a cover, which is unfortunate. But hey, man, beggars can't be choosers. Last but not least, and this is kind of like cool. I found it, but at the same time, man, this book sucks. This is one of the few Stephen King books that I do not like, much like I don't like the movie Dreamcatcher.
Morgan Freeman's eyebrows down.
Dude, those eyebrows are the best thing in that fucking movie. The fucking movie licked. The book, unfortunately, is also pretty shitty, but it's way better than the movie. I don't know, man. I'll give it another shot, but he was high on Oxy when he wrote this, and it shows, man. There's a chapter that just... Ooh, man, it's just a guy driving his truck for 7 years. Like, shit, dude. Okay, cool, man. Can you get off this truck? But the reason I got this is, one, Stephen King. Two... The copy I have is a book club copy, so it's smaller. So this is an actual full-on hardcover, mass market. So, I mean, fuck it, right? Might as well. I already raped my A with a movie. Last but not least,
oh man,
we're going to grab the other side there. I found a poster company that prints vinyl banners for pretty damn cheap. Raise it up here. So this is Lord and
Cankles.
This is the only time that she's done anything kind of like provocative, So they made the wise decision to exclude her Cankles, which would have ruined it. But yeah, anyway, that was pretty cool to find a cheap ass company that did that, and then it's pretty good quality. Now I can go in for the Russell Crowe full body one,
dude. In the Mummy, so it's just like 90% gut. There's also Pazuzu right there. He's a pretty cool guy.
Yeah. I'm not kidding, man. I want that Russell Crowe.
God damn it.
It's like Miserable, though. I want the Hugh Jackman and the Russell Crowe facing each other.
I want that gut.
They're both nude.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's our haul. Let's call it a day, folks. Hit like, share, subscribe, those notification buttons because we're out.